Hi everyone. So we're here with Peter now, and Peter used my services to get money out of China. Now, Peter, how did you first find me originally online?
I've been doing some research for quite some time and thinking at different options to get this money out of China. And every once in a while, I come across, I get a little bit motivated to do more research. And eventually, I came across Adam's videos and posts, and it seemed as though Adam was quite knowledgeable and had some expertise in this. So it was just really just Google searching and looking at different websites and things like that with people chiming in with different opinions on what to do.
Sure. And I think your case was quite complex, right? Because you didn't have full access to the account and so on and so forth. So I guess it wasn't easy to actually get money out of China just by yourself, like doing it remotely online, right?
No, it wasn't easy at all. So I always had access to the funds with a bank card, just a simple debit card, and I was able to make purchases with it. However, Um, some other type of purchases were difficult. Online purchases were I could not do. And if I could do, it would mean that I would have to get a verification to my to a cell phone number, which I was not tied to me. So the account was is under my name, but when the account was opened, the bank did not allow me to put my Canadian information in. And so I had to use a family friend who has phone number in China, and I was able to do any transactions through him, but that was not easy as well because obviously the verifications went to him, and he didn't live near me. So yeah, there were some challenges to that.
Sure. Now, we got your money out of China in two tranches, didn't we? So last year we started with an investment which was via UnionPay payments, right? For the smaller amounts. So how did that work? Did you find that process quite easy to get the smaller amounts of money out of China via paying online for an investment?
Well, like I just said, it wasn't easy. It was easy and it wasn't. It was easy and it was a few clicks, but the problem was again, I needed to get a verification code within a certain amount of time from this friend who had a cell phone that was had a Chinese phone number to it. So I every time I did a transaction, I'd have to contact him, and then he'd have to give me the code, and then we went from there. It was also only a small amounts that we can do at a time. So it was doable. It just wasn't feasible for larger amounts.
Sure. So I helped you last year get our smaller amounts of money out of China via an online investment. But as you said, compared to most people, it was a little bit more inconvenient for you because obviously your friend had to put the code in and so on and so forth, the two-factor authentication code. But
Right.
then this year you went to China and you got money out, a larger amount of money, because I introduced you to a currency company, right? And how did you find working with that currency company? Obviously, like all companies in the financial sector, they ask for details, they ask for typical documentation like your proof of address, proof of ID. But did you find it relatively convenient to use their services?
Well, there was some hiccups. There was definitely some bumps, but along the way. But in the end, the job got done, and yes, it was. I knew that it wasn't going to be easy with this whole process. So coming into doing this, I had had that in mind. So, but if anyone is inexperienced, such as myself, they would have to have that mindset, knowing that we'd have to work for it, right? I'd have to do some things to work for it and to get it done. But overall, it was done, and I'm happy about it.
Fantastic. Well, it's really good for people to actually hear your experiences because, as you mentioned, compared to 99% of cases, your case actually was much more complex. It did involve more hassles for you compared to most of the people we help. So no, it's really good to hear your experiences today, and thanks for your time as well.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it went through, and I appreciate your help too, Adam.
A pleasure.